Welcome to part 2 of setting up your teacher website on Blackboard. We will be going over some of the more common tasks that you will be likely to do with your page, including adding links, adding images, and adding files. So let's get started. There are a couple of different ways that you can add links to pages on your Blackboard site. Let's click to our home page, and we'll go into the Content app, and I'm going to add a link to IXL. So I'm going to copy IXL, and now I have a button. It's supposed to be a chain link called Insert Link, and I need to tell it that this is a website. Now I just paste the website there. Text to display is the wording that your students or parents will see. And as soon as I click Insert Link, that gets inserted into whatever text I was working on. The other method of adding links is to create a link library, which is one of the apps that you can drop into any page on your website. So I'll just leave that as a link library. You could change that. And every time I want to add a link, I click the plus sign, and this little drawer will pop out. I give it a name. You can give it a description if you want more information. And then down here, you paste the link. You can choose, if you don't want this link to start until a certain future date, or you'd like it to stop displaying at a certain point, you can do that as well. And as soon as we save, now if I visit my home page, you'll see a clickable link that I've added here in the content, and you'll also see a clickable link here with the title and description that we supplied in the link library. If you'd like to embed a picture or pictures on one of your web pages, there are a few different ways to do that. Again, we'll use our home page. I'll show you how to do this first in the Content app. So first I'm going to just save this picture of a world map. I'm going to right click, save image as. Now if I go back to my workspace, right next to the link button that we saw earlier, we have an Insert Image button. If you click that button, you have the option to browse for an image. If you'd like to have it resized, you can ask Blackboard to do that for you. If you don't want it to change the size at all, just choose no resizing. And then as soon as you click upload, your image will upload. And when you click insert image, it might ask you to provide just a description of your image. It drops it into your page. As you can see, it's in the content that we've added. Your other option is to drag in a gallery, which allows you to create a photo slideshow of multiple photos. Here I choose to upload photos. You can either browse for them or drag and drop them if you have the folder already open. And I'll just choose, I'm holding down Control so I can choose more than one file. And as you can see, They're all here on the list. When I click upload, now I click publish. And if we visit my site now and refresh the page, you can see I have a slideshow that plays automatically and rotates every couple of seconds with all the pictures that I've added. So that's two different ways that you can add images to your posts or your pages. Last but not least, let's take a look at the ways that you can upload files to your site so that students and parents can have access to them. We'll click into our home page, and similar to how we added links earlier, there are a couple of different ways that you can do this. Let's drag in a brand new content app under the links, and we'll go into editing mode. And you have a third button. We've already seen insert link, insert image, and now we have insert file. And we're going to browse. And here's a PDF file for the lunch menu. We're going to give it a name. This is what people will see and what they will click on. And when we click insert file, that becomes a blue clickable link. And you could add as many of these as you wanted to in the course of a content app. The other option, similar to the way that you can build a link library, one of the apps that you can drag in is a file sharing library. And it works in much the same way as the link library. We click the plus sign, give it a title, browse for the file, we click insert. We could give it a description if we needed to. We have the option for dates in which this file will be visible. And once we click save, now if we visit our site and refresh the home page, here's the clickable link that we typed in the content app, and here in our file library is the school calendar. And I just wanted to point out, I just added a second file. You can see the icons match the file type. This is an Adobe PDF file, so you have an Adobe Reader icon. This is a Microsoft Word file, so you have a Word icon, just to help your users get an idea of what kind of file they might be clicking on. And that's all there is to know about adding files to your web pages. Congratulations! You've seen everything you need to know to build a useful classroom website on Blackboard.